Hello, my students. Our reader is called Black Beauty. Black Beauty was written by Anna Sewell. A short note about the writer. Anna Sewell was born in England in 1820. When she was a child, she had an accident which badly damaged her legs. But she learned to drive a horse and carriage. She loved the horses that helped her to travel around. Her mother wrote children's books. Anna decided that she wanted to write too. She wanted people to understand that looking after horses was important. So she wrote a book about the life of a working horse. She wrote Black Beauty in 1877. And now let's know something about the story. Black Beauty is a story about a black horse in 19th century England. The horse tells the story of his life, which begins at a farm. His mother teaches him to be a good horse. The theme of the story. The main theme of Black Beauty is the care of animals, especially horses. Anna Sewell wanted to gain sympathy from her readers for these animals in an attempt to help in the abuses. Let's turn to the main characters of this chapter. Number 1, Farmer Gray. He was Black Beauty's first owner. He was very kind to the horses. He gave them healthy food and spoke to them kindly. Number 2, Squire Gordon. He was the first owner who Black Beauty worked for. Number 3, Mrs. Gordon. She was Squire Gordon's wife. Number 4, John Manley. He was Squire Gordon's helper. He was very kind to the horses. Now, let's turn to the horses of this story. Black Beauty's mother. She was a good mother. She advised her son Black Beauty not to bite or kick even if he was playing. Number 2, Black Beauty. The black horse who tells the story. A male horse. He was a tall, strong horse with a black coat, with one white foot and a white star on his head. Number 3, Ginger. She was the female horse that used to bite and kick when people hit her in the past. Number 4, Merrylegs. He was a small fat horse. He was a jolly and gentle horse who was always making people laugh because of the way he walked. Now, let's turn to the summary of this chapter. Black Beauty narrated this story. He said that the first place he could remember was a large field with a little wood at the top, where he lived with his mother and some other horses. His first owner was called Farmer Gray. He was a kind and a good man. He gave the horses healthy food. Black Beauty's mother advised him not to kick or bite. When Black Beauty grew up, he was sold to another owner called Squire Gordon. He lived in a big house in a place called Birtwick Park. Squire Gordon had a helper called John Manley, who looked after Black Beauty. Black Beauty made friends with other horses in the stables, Ginger and Merrylegs. The children stopped visiting the horses because Ginger bit people. Ginger said that the people she worked with in the past weren't kind. They were often cruel. Ginger understood that John and Squire Gordon were kind people, so she stopped kicking and biting. Merrylegs wanted to learn the children a lesson. He threw them on the ground because they hit him with a stick. And now let's turn to the most important questions on the reader. Critical thinking questions. Number 1. Do you think Black Beauty has a good mother and why? The answer is yes, because she always advised him and wanted to teach him good things. Number 2. Why do you think Black Beauty's mother advised him not kick or bite? I think she wanted him to be a good and polite horse. Number 3. Do you think that horses are useful nowadays and why? Yes, because they are still used in farms. Also, they are used for races. Number 4. Do you think that horses liked Birtwick Park and why? Yes, because it was a lovely place with comfortable stables. Number 5. Do you think a horse is like a machine and why or why not? No, because they like us. And now you have to read the chapter and answer the rest of the questions by yourselves. Question number 6. In your opinion, why did Black Beauty's mother advise him to work harder? Number 7. Why should we be kind to animals? Number 8. Which horses do you like more in Black Beauty and why? Thanks a lot.